My name's Tracy and I'm on a massive weight loss journey, and today it's weigh-in day. I don't think today is going to be an amazing result, to be honest. I think it's going to be a gain. I babysat on Saturday for my daughter. Babysat. One's a teenager and one's coming up the rear very quickly. And it turned into a much later night than I anticipated. My daughter can be really quite good at getting back really late. So I was anticipating 2 a.m. Well, she gets back at nearly 2:45, bringing back a few friends of hers. And I know these friends, and we ended up chatting and having a laugh until stupid o'clock. I'm not kidding, it was nearly 8 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't drinking. I can honestly say that I wasn't drinking. However, the effects of that extremely late night has had a knock-on effect. On Sunday, I had a massive flare-up of my arthritis because of the late night. And since Sunday, for a good few days, I was suffering. I could barely walk. The pain was all down from my right hip down to my foot, which means that standing and cooking a decent meal, chopping vegetables, doing any kind of normal activity, let alone any kind of extra exercise on top, was just too painful. So the plan kind of went out the window a little bit. Plus I put too much wine in and a bit too much cake. I know what I've done. I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm going to get on those scales today, draw a line under it. I'm ready for the next week. I've batch cooked a couple of meals. I'm ready. And the meals are obviously on plan, full of vegetables, all good stuff, protein. So yeah, whatever it says today, I'm going to lose this next coming week, plus more. You've heard it here first. Today I'm going to review another Slimming World ready meal. They're kept in the freezer and I've taken mine out just now. The one I've chosen today for my lunch is the Marry Me chicken pasta. It's one of their newest meals, came out 2 or 3 months ago, and it looks delicious. It's one of their Free Food Plus ones, which is, if you're a Slimming World member or you've done Slimming World before, free food is all those foods that you can eat freely without counting anything. So that's your meat and your veg, things like that. And the plus means that there's a healthy extra in there. Judging by how gorgeously googey that looks, I think the healthy extra that they've added quite possibly is cheese. So let's have a look. It's quite a lot of ingredients in this one. Rigatoni, chicken, modified tapioca starch, sugar, salt, tapioca starch, smoke flavouring, yeast extract, garlic powder, dried parsley, sunflower oil, chicken, onion powder, white pepper, rosemary extract, cherry tomatoes, spinach, water, passata, medium fat hard cheese, celeriac, extra mature cheddar cheese, onion, garlic puree, fat-free yogurt, red onion, quark, bleh. I don't like quark, cauliflower, tomato paste, lemon zest, yeast extract, maize starch, salt, herbs, lemon juice, tomato powder, sun-dried chicken, no, sun-dried chicken, sun-dried tomato, chicken bouillon, yes, okay, right. So there's usually a recipe on the box somewhere. I don't see one at the moment, so let's have a look. Ah, it is on the inside. There you go. And so it's got all the ingredients that you need plus the instructions. So that's one of the good things that Slimming World does, is that they're not precious about their recipes. They want you to make them at home. The frozen meals are just they're for convenience. Therefore, if you can't stand and chop everything, therefore emergencies or times where you really can't be bothered to cook, but rather than reaching for the bread and butter or a packet of biscuits, you pop one of these in. Put one of these in the microwave or the oven, because you can do it either microwave or oven. I'm going to do microwave. It's quicker. And because I'm going to do it microwave, because I'm going to do it in the microwave, it probably won't come out looking quite like this. But we know that with microwave ovens, microwave cooking. However, look at this. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at all the colours of the veg. You can see all the bits and pieces. That's the chicken. And then the pasta is obviously going to be underneath. Doesn't look too bad yet, does it? So, what do we have to do with this? Pierce film lid, place on a microwavable plate and cook for 7 minutes. Stir, replace film lid and cook for another 4 minutes. Stand for 1 minute and stir before serving. I think I can do all that. My favourite bit. So now, into the microwave. So, about 11 or 12 minutes later, here it is. I shall just show it to the "oh, that's hot" camera. That's where we are now. Let's take the plastic film off. It does look quite good, actually. It looks better than that cauliflower cheese that I had the other week. Now, the overwhelming scent as I open that is of oregano, or oregano as Americans would pronounce it, and probably other places in the world. And I didn't see that on the ingredients, so let's just go back to we've got there dried parsley, rosemary extract. Oh, that's on the chicken breast flavouring. Ah, herbs. Well, that's helpful, isn't it? Herbs. So, herbs. But it does smell very, very strongly of oregano, which I'm not keen on. I love basil, not keen on oregano, but open mind. So I'm going to give it a bit of a stir because it does look a little bit unappetising at the moment, with it sort of sitting there all sort of, that's a little bit better. It's a bit sloppy, but I suppose you can't get away. Oh, that's hot. Does look nice, doesn't it? It does. It actually looks nice. It's full of colour. My only complaint is that it's sunk quite a bit, but because of the cooking process, the reheating process, but which actually makes it look like there's less than there was, but of course there's not. So should we do the taste test? Let's try a bit of the pasta first. So, without dripping it everywhere. Pasta with a bit of tomato, bit of spinach, bit of sauce. That's quite nice, actually. That, oh gosh, lucky. I haven't even got the food in my mouth yet and I'm making a mess. I think I got it. Yeah, so that tastes a bit like those ready-made sauces that you can get in the jar or the plastic tub. But obviously it's got a lot more vegetables in and doesn't have all the high amounts of sugar and fats. So let's taste it anyway. Oh, that's good. Very oregano-ish. Oregano-ish. Very herby. Yeah. It's good though. It is good in the sense that it's got that Italian style flavour to it. So let's try a piece of chicken. This is apparently char-grilled, seared, char-grilled, something like that, chicken. And it looks it as well, to be fair. That's not the food police coming. That's got flavour. The texture is soft. It's not chewy or tough or rubbery, because a lot of frozen meals chicken can be quite rubbery. A lot of ready meals can have quite rubbery meat. But yeah, I think this is actually quite a decent meal. Doesn't taste cheesy, but I think the cheese in it does give it the flavour and the consistency. Hope that's in focus. That's a bit of spinach there. So it's got lots of veg in it. Now I'm going to serve this with some of my own veg. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my lunch. You guys, let me know in the comments which Slimming World meals you've tried, which ones you liked, which ones you hated. If you've liked this video, please do like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And I'll see you next time for a weigh-in, a taste test, perhaps even some home cooking. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.